Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Kendrick Perkins drops hot take on Lakers playoff X Factor. The Los Angeles Lakers are coming off a huge win over the Indiana Pacers, with LeBron James overcoming a slow start to the game and redeeming himself by hitting a game-winning tip-in at the buzzer to earn a 120-119 victory. This win keeps the Lakers at fourth in the Western Conference standings, and they still remain in contention for the 3 or even the 2 seed despite going through a 3-game losing streak this past week. While regular season success is important and is a huge determining factor in how much success a team can achieve in the playoffs, the Lakers know that simply getting to the playoffs healthy is enough to give them a shot at winning a championship. After all, they are boasting the services of 2 of the greatest postseason performers in recent history in James and Luka Doncic. But just how far the Lakers can go in the playoffs will depend on this X factor, according to ESPN pundit Kendrick Perkins. Austin Reaves was the X factor in the Lakers' win over the Pacers. It's the trust that J.J. Redick, LeBron James, and Luka Doncic has in him, Perkins said on SportsCenter. If the Lakers are going to make a deep run in the postseason, it's going to be because of games like this behind Austin Reaves. It will take a team effort for the Lakers to make a deep playoff run. The Lakers will need every rotation player to show up in the playoffs to compensate for their lack of size on the interior. Playing excellent defense will be key for them, and the likes of Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt, and Gabe Vincent will be called upon to play their roles to perfection as LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reaves lead the way. On Wednesday, Reaves was a steadying force for the Lakers as per usual. He may have had a ghastly night from beyond the arc, making just one of his 8 attempts from deep, but he still finished with 24 points on 8-16 shooting from the field, filling the second option role for the Lakers as James struggled with his shot all night long. At this point, calling Reaves an X factor may be selling him short, but Perkins is right, the Lakers need him to be as consistent as he's been all year if they were to mount a deep playoff run. Lakers newsletter, how a free throw turned LeBron James' night around and led to a win. True story. Anyways, LeBron James capped an eventful trip to Indiana with a buzzer beater against the Pacers. Everything, everywhere matching at once Wednesday in Indiana. For the Lakers to win, they had to get lucky. It's the part of basketball that no one wants to put much weight behind because it's the part of basketball that you have the least control over. You can evoke the basketball gods like J.J. Redick has, and you can slam the scorer's table and stomp your feet when teams do things to tempt them. But ultimately, basketball agnosticism is the safer bet. Any invisible hand that impacts the game is created by smaller decisions along the way that mysteriously, or in this case not so mysteriously, play a role in the outcome. Against the Pacers, James did everything to get those basketball gods on his side, talking on defense, cleaning up possessions on the glass, finding the open man and never pressing after his shots didn't fall. For the first time in his career, James played the first 3 quarters of a game without making a field goal, all 6 of his attempts coming up empty. He went on to make huge shots in the fourth quarter, including the biggest, a last-second, buzzer-beating tip-in to give his team the win after he built the lead early in the fourth by scoring 8 straight points. But did the basketball gods turn to his favor because of his defensive effort and playmaking for others? Or was there another factor at play? With 3:38 left in the third quarter, James pounded the ball and forced Indiana into a 3-second violation. Luka Doncic walked toward the line, almost like he was going to take the free throw, but told James, who was 0 for 6 from the field, to shoot it instead. He swished it, got into rhythm to start the fourth quarter, and when the game needed it, put himself in position to make the big play. After the game, James acknowledged to the Times that the free throw was an important moment, a chance for him to see the ball go in the basket for the first time in the second half and just the third time all game. He made 2 free throws in the second quarter. That wasn't luck, that was thoughtfulness and understanding of what the moment required. Luck was that when the pacer whistled for the 3-second violation, Aaron Nesmith, tried to step out of the paint to reset the count. He misjudged it and kept his foot in the lane. Luck was the Pacers having 2 3-point shots overturned after it was pretty obvious they were taken with a foot on the line. Luke was Doncic's floater trickling off the rim and into James' fingertips with 0.2 of a second left, just enough for him to tip the ball into the basket. None of this is to say that the Lakers didn't deserve their win, they absolutely did. They played with more purpose, more consistency, and created all kinds of great opportunities. It's probably bad luck that Austin Reaves missed a pair of really open fourth-quarter threes. But it's undoubtedly good luck that the Lakers caught these breaks and made these plays, the team badly needing some good news as it enters the final 10 games of the regular season Thursday in Chicago. It was good for the Lakers to be reminded that they can do enough to pick up a big win on the road, that they could create enough advantages to embrace the randomness that basketball produces. Pat McAfee reacts with 2 words to LeBron James' epic buzzer beater in Lakers win. The Los Angeles Lakers entered Wednesday night on a 3-game losing streak, and with the NBA playoffs fast approaching, every win and loss carries significant weight in shaping the standings. Before the game, LeBron James sat down with popular ESPN personality Pat McAfee for an exclusive interview on The Pat McAfee Show, which aired on Wednesday during the show's runtime, just hours before the Lakers faced off against the Indiana Pacers in what turned out to be an electrifying thriller. After the Pacers mounted a double-digit comeback in the fourth quarter, they held a 119-118 lead with less than 10 seconds remaining. As the Lakers looked to Luka Doncic for the game winner, his floater bounced off the rim, and that's when 40-year-old LeBron James appeared out of nowhere to tip the ball in as the buzzer sounded, securing a crucial 120-119 win for LA. The buzzer beater immediately prompted a 2-word reaction from Pat McAfee, who has long been a vocal supporter of the Pacers, having spent his NFL career in Indianapolis with the Colts. However, McAfee's admiration for James was also on full display in his response. LeBron James, McAfee posted just seconds after James sealed the game for the Lakers. James didn't have the offensive production he's accustomed to. He entered the fourth quarter without a single field goal and just 3 total points, putting his streak of 1,282 consecutive games with 10-plus points at risk. However, after a stellar fourth quarter, he extended his streak to 1,283 straight games, finishing with 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Lakers now improved to 44-28 on the season with just 10 games remaining. They'll head to Chicago on Thursday night for the second game of a back-to-back. And you, fan? What do you think about Pat McAfee's situation? Write to us in the comments.